Good afternoon, y'all. Welcome back to Ring Awareness, the podcast where we break down the moves, the action, the whatever you call it about professional wrestling. I am excited because WrestleMania is in a week and we are going to go down this card. I am Skull and I'm here with my lovely co host.
Hey y'all, Jody D in the building. I look tired. I am exhausted, but we are here. We are here to talk about WrestleMania. We're here to talk about Dynasty. We're here to talk about Stand and Deliver. We're here to talk about hot takes. We're here to talk about everything wrestling. So get y'all
So much,
popcorn.
so much to talk about.
Yes.
So I I would like to start out with Dynasty. I would like to start out with Dynasty.
Okay.
I I
Yes.
thought Dynasty was great. I thought Dynasty was great,
I
and
agree.
I'm seeing a whole lot of I'm seeing a whole lot of bashing. I'm seeing a whole lot of negative comments just off of this ending. And all I have to say,
Mm,
I thought the ending was fine throughout for the whole pay per view. I'm like, you know what? I miss the Elite. Where are the Bucks at? You know, we're almost at All In. Where are the Bucks at? The Bucks come out and they screw Swerve. It it's great. It's great. And for everyone who's like, "Oh my God, we haven't seen the championship. It's still in the briefcase. It's still in the." If we can sit through an entire pandemic of Roman and his Samoan henchmen, y'all can wait until All In. Y'all can wait until All In because I knew Swerve wasn't winning. I knew Swerve wasn't winning. I said it. If you look back, I'm like, Swerve's not winning. They're saving it for when Darby Allin come back. I knew Swerve wasn't with it. Y'all be alright until All In. We don't need it. Let them cook. Let them cook.
I can say honestly, from the 0 hour to the end of the pay-per-view, I only made it up to the TNT match. After that, I fell asleep. That's the only thing I have about AEW is that their pay-per-views are long, but I'm not gonna knock it because each match is very interesting. I fell asleep during the TNT title. Shout out to Adam Cole because man deserved it. It's about time, but it was a great match. So what I did, I signed out of all my wrestling accounts, all of my Instagram accounts, all of my TikTok accounts, because I did
Smart.
not want to see what happened. So then I went to work and watched it. I don't understand the Young Bucks and why they did what they did because I guess from just prior knowledge, like the Young Bucks and Moxley or the Death Riders, they didn't get along. So I was a little confused about that. Um, but I knew that Swerve was not going to win. I just knew that. I knew something was gonna happen because once Hangman Page came out, I'm like, yeah, something else was gonna happen. Like it was just it was meant to for Swerve to be screwed. But overall, it was a great pay-per-view. I gave it like a 7.5, close to 8. It was pretty good, very good.
Finally the Chris Jericho reign of terror is over. Like
God,
I don't
yeah.
see what's bad about this pay per view. Everybody got a little bit of what they wanted. Everybody got what they wanted. Like
I think the ROH, I think that was a little too late in the card. I think that could have been a little earlier. Um, but I didn't like Bandino's family being there. It was so ugh. It
that
was
that
vicious.
match came on at the perfect time because I had just clocked out of work and I was like, okay, this match should take up like half my train ride. So
So
I'm
that's a pee break or a train ride
yeah.
break or a food break. It wasn't because it was a great match. It was just like,
Lord, like ain't
okay,
nobody
cool.
saying this Jericho match though, boy.
Yeah.
Boy, I was so upset when I turned on Dynamite yesterday and I saw Chris Jericho had a segment. I'm like, God damn, go home.
Yeah,
Go home.
I'm over Jericho. I'm over the learning tree. Over it.
Yeah, but other than that, like I thought Dynasty was great. Good Owen Hart tournament matches.
Hmm.
I need to go back and rewatch the Hurt Syndicate versus the Learning Tree because you said it was good. I was dealing with customers. I'm like, I couldn't sit through it.
It was pretty good. I mean, the MJF interference, Homeboy is really trying to be down with the Brown. He's really trying to be a Her Syndicate member, like so bad. So
Shelton
bad.
called me George Costanza. George Costanza. I started dying.
I was just like, bro, MJF is really trying it, but I gotta give him credit. I gotta give him credit for it. But it was a pretty good match. I mean, I definitely enjoyed the Owen Hart Cup matches. Mercedes and Julia Hart. I never knew anything about Julia Hart. I knew she was in House of Black, but she gave Mercedes a run. She did
Top
her
five
thing.
TBS champion. Top five TBS champion.
She did her thing. I'm
And,
very proud of her. I loved it.
and my boy Anthony Bowens. My boy Anthony Bowens
Oh
just did that.
man.
Son,
I was
top chart.
I was on a live and we were talking about who was going to accept the challenge. And I didn't know much about it, so I just kind of kept quiet. But everybody was like, Anthony Bowens, Anthony Bowens. And I'm like, okay, who the hell is this? And then I remember that it's the Acclaimed. And I'm like,
Yeah, like
I forgot they broke up. This is what I totally forgot. This was the part of me, guys, just FYI, this is the part of me that was barely watching AEW and Skull had to tell me some stuff. So I'm just like, who the hell is these people? But now I am fully invested. I am a fully invested AEW girl. So I know now everybody. Everybody, yeah, we're good now. We're good.
the Kenny Omega triple threat. That the Kenny Omega triple threat was awesome.
Amazing.
It was. I need
Amazing.
Speedball Mike Bailey was such a good acquisition. Whatever Tony
Yes.
Khan is on, I need him to keep doing it.
That's that.
Keep doing it. I don't
Whatever
care.
drugs. You
Yeah,
know it's something.
I'm, I'm ready for All In. I'm ready for Double or Nothing.
Yeah.
I'm set. I'm set. I'm letting them cook.
Yeah. That
But
was a really good a triple threat match. I thoroughly enjoyed that one. That was really, really good. Really, really
but uh, on to the bigger event of this month.
good.
We are 10 day, actually, 9 days technically, because I keep forgetting WrestleMania is a two-nighter. We are 9 days from the showcase of the Immortals, and this card is so weird. This card is very weird, but I
Okay.
like weird.
I'm gonna
So
say this. I think from the time that I can remember watching WrestleMania, and I think the first WrestleMania that I remember as a child was WrestleMania 13. Okay. So WrestleMania 13 till now, and as the adult that I am and can speak about these matches and the build up, I can honestly say that this WrestleMania has been the most underwhelming WrestleMania, in my opinion. As you said, the matches are weird. The build
mhm.
ups were weird. I think everything took too long to to be put out as a match, for one. I think the fans already knew, okay, this is what the match is going to be. So why aren't we having it right now? It took too long for us to see that Rhea Ripley, Bianca, and Io to be a triple threat. That could have
Like,
been
shouldn't be a
weeks
triple
ago.
threat. Like what?
Listen, it shouldn't have been a triple threat, but I guess we're trying to do the Shawn Michaels, John Cena Triple H thing. And when Shawn Michaels inserted himself into the triple threat match, if we're gonna do it that way, cool. But that happened a bit earlier. This took too long. That was just corny to me. Then
Speaking,
you're okay.
speaking of, sorry about that.
Hmm.
Like 30 minutes ago, Nick Aldis just announced Damian Priest, Drew McIntyre. I'm like, we knew this was gonna happen
But this
already.
is this is my point. This is my point. I think because we're so engrossed in social media, we are either on lives, we're either have podcasts, that we can predict what's going to happen just based off the show, based off rivalry. So why does it take so long for creative or management whoever to just give us the matches that we want. Like, why wait 9 days to announce a Damian Priest and Drew McIntyre match? That should have been one of the first matches announced because of how long their rivalry started from since last year WrestleMania.
They should have
Last
announced
year.
it. They should have announced it after Drew got glass in his eye and started like rocking the eye patch. I'm like, okay, this is a Mania thing.
And
Why?
that was 2 weeks ago, no?
Yeah.
So after the Elimination Chamber, you both lose. That should have been the time to book a match. That's where my problem is. We already knew who's gonna win elimination, who's gonna win Elimination Chamber, who lost. Cool. Start booking the people that's in the chamber that lost to matches.
Mm-hmm.
Let's just do that. But it took too long. And then we have favors being thrown around. Like, that's the F word of the day.
Okay, so the ending of Raw, we talked about this a little bit. The ending of
hmm
Raw left me so confused. How does Paul Heyman owe Seth Rollins a favor because Seth Rollins decided not to hurt him? I don't understand. I don't understand.
This is why I said what I said about WrestleMania. I think the underwhelming, the favors, the late matches, that I'm gonna destroy wrestling, that John Cena said, just yeah, whatever's going on, or I had to watch my twin bleed in order for me to get serious about you and the match that we about to have. Like, what are we doing here? Like, am I tripping? Like, it's just weird to me. Like,
Team Gunther, we gonna see about you at WrestleMania, Jay. I'm like,
so okay, let's go through the matches. Let's go through the matches. I'm gonna pull it up right now because we gotta talk about it.
all
We're
right.
gonna
So the match,
yeah.
oh, all right. The match I'd like to start with is the Intercontinental Championship Fatal 4-Way. What are we doing? What are we doing? All right. So if I was the one booking this, and this is if you watch this, you know I'm an avid Braun Breaker enjoyer.
hmm
But give it to Dominic. Give it
He's
to
winning.
Dominic.
He's
Give
winning.
it to Dominic. Right?
He's
Like I
winning.
love Braun Breaker, and like sure he could use a little bit more build, but have Dominic pin Finn. Have Dominic pin Finn. Have Dominic win because it's way too early for Penta.
hmm
And I love Finn Balor, but my boy is washed. Vince McMahon has done irreversible damage to this man's character. Uh, he's cooked. He's cooked. I'm not
Yeah.
like we're not sweating him. So unless he loses this match and then turns face, like you know what, I'm tripping. Like I don't see where this goes.
Yeah.
The only person who can really gain anything from winning this is Dominic.
Is Dom.
Give
Absolutely.
it.
So that's the match. I am going to pick Jade and Naomi. This is painful because it's like, okay, cool. You guys got a match. And I'll say history wise, I think this was the first match in 18, 19 years that it's not a women's title match on the card. So that's really good history, and it's two black women doing it. I'm very proud of them. Great. Um, Too late. Like, I feel like we should have known about this match a while ago once Naomi decided that she was playing Rikishi and I did it for Bianca. Like, create that match right then and there. Like, all right, cool. Now Jay got to get her lick back. Okay, cool. So Naomi has a new character. Jade is gonna be Jade. Everybody, Jade is supposed to be the face, but people still cheering for Naomi. I don't know. At this point, Naomi needs a win.
Yeah,
She
we're
needs a
going for
W.
Naomi.
We're going for
Jay,
Naomi over here.
yeah, like Jay just got here. Jay just got here. We not worried about you. Just got here, and you was on Graham on the beach. Like we like
She's
what?
chilling.
Yeah,
She's
you was
chilling.
vibing.
Yeah.
Like Naomi need this. Naomi need this.
Next
Nah,
match. Okay.
yeah. Oh my god. No, because I want to be confident in saying that I'm going to sit down and watch that, but I'm not gonna lie, that might be a piss break. That might be a piss break.
And that might be. I heard that's a night one match.
Makes
I've
sense.
I'll tell you this. I'm gonna throw a little monkey wrench in here. This match, whoever wins may interrupt Bianca because she's night two. Somebody may come out. Now, will it be Jade? Will it be Naomi? I'm not sure. But that match, I'm not sure if Bianca's coming out with the title. I would like her to be 5-0. I liked her to keep her undefeated streak, but I could see Io retaining. I
I
don't
feel
need Rhea to be on the champion
I
again.
feel like I feel like Io needs to win.
She does.
I feel like Io needs to win. There's no way Io's gonna lose her title on back-to-back WrestleManias. I feel like that.
Hmm.
I feel like that's insane. Number one, and
Hmm.
number two, the whole premise of this rivalry has been built on disrespecting Io Sky
Right.
and quite literally not acknowledging her as the threat she is as the women's champion.
Right.
I feel like if Io comes in and loses, I feel like that damages her a lot to say that Rhea and Bianca kind of just showed up and played in her face
Hmm.
and took it from her. Like I think that's crazy, especially after Rhea Ripley's bloody complaining. Like, girl, you lost fan square.
And then that wouldn't have made sense for Io to be champion. If that was the case, don't have a match, like have Io lose that match against Rhea, and then it would just be Rhea versus Bianca, which is what we wanted to see, first of all. Because that's been a build up from since like the pandemic when they both were the last people at Royal Rumble. So if why would you let Io win the title to just have it during the European tour and then drop it at WrestleMania? She lost WrestleMania last year against Bayley, so you gonna make her lose again? I mean, clearly Io is the favorite to win. Now, who will actually win? It's really a toss up. I don't see Rhea winning though. I don't see Rhea winning. I don't.
Shouldn't. Shouldn't.
Yeah. But if there is an interference, I don't know if the interference is going to be in favor of Bianca. Like if Naomi wins the match, if it's in favor of Bianca, so now we can get that Bianca heel turn. If Jade interferes, is against Bianca, Bianca's not winning. And then we have Io probably pinning her. That's it. But that's a weird one. That's night two.
Yeah.
That's a night two one.
So
Next match.
we got Rey Mysterio versus El Grande Americano.
AKA Chad Gable. Cool. Thank you. All right.
Allegedly, allegedly, allegedly.
It's allegedly.
I
It's hilarious.
I want El Grande Americano to go over so bad.
Mm.
It's
You want a lot of people. You want a lot of people. Lord.
it's so funny. Like what? Okay. Think about it. What does Rey Mysterio gain from winning? You spent the last two WrestleManias burying your son, and then dancing around with football players. The LWO not going nowhere. Zelina Vega left. She on her singles run. We not sweating y'all. I feel like El Grande Americano, American made, and Chad Gable would probably gain the most from winning. They'd probably gain the most from winning.
That's a
Because
match that he definitely needs to win, though. Not Ray.
what I would do, I would have it. I would book this to be mask versus mask. I would put Rey Mysterio's mask on. I put Rey Mysterio's mask on the line for
Oh
this
God.
because think about it, he wants to embarrass Chad Gable allegedly because he's making a mockery of his culture, right? So why
Right.
not put both of these masks on the line? I would
mean,
have Rey Mysterio lose.
seeing how Ray looks, like, come on, like, all right, Ray,
I wouldn't look out of respect. I feel like looking at Rey Mysterio without his mask on is like saying Bloody Mary in the mirror 3 times.
Okay, just
Like,
watch WCW Filthy Animals
yeah, I'm like,
98,
I can't do
99.
it.
So yeah. So we definitely have Ray losing that match.
Please, please.
Okay, cool. All right. Next one we have, which I think is going to be one of the best matches, AJ and Logan Paul. I think that's going to be one of the best matches of whatever night or whatever night. I think that will be probably night one. That will probably be one of the best matches. That's the sleeper match. Not to go to sleep in, but like people gonna be like,
No,
I don't know about it. But then it really is a good match. I think so.
I'm just happy that that next Monday we're finally getting Karrion Cross wrestling again. I'm just happy Karrion Cross. It should be Karrion versus AJ. I don't know why Logan Paul is here. I don't know why Logan Paul is
AJ
here.
is here to put over the young talent, and here is Logan Paul, full time,
But
right? You got to give him the money. You got to make it work.
yeah, I guess. But it's like it kind of carry Cross's reasons for fiddling with AJ is like they're not clear. They're not apparent. I don't understand. And then on Raw, he's like, I can't have you lose. If you lose, we all lose. It's like it just sounded like he put a parlay on him. It sounded like he put a parlay on him. Cross's reasoning for doing this. Like it just seems like Cross target people with insecurities and then don't wrestle them. I'm like, I don't understand. Like,
I think it's more like the angel devil type thing that like those negative thoughts and that subconscious, he's that person that's gonna, make you really think and bring out that inner demon in you. Because AJ was like, "Oh, you want to see something? All right, then come to the ring next week." So, Karrion just loves to pull cards, and that's what he's here for. But I'm looking forward to seeing him wrestle. It's been a while.
Please don't have it be a squash match. I need Karrion Cross, AJ Styles, 20 minutes. Karrion Cross, AJ Styles, 20 minutes.
Yeah, I believe so. But as far as this WrestleMania match, I definitely see Logan Paul going over. Sorry, it is what it
Oh
is. It is what it
I
is.
it's so baffling to say that Logan Paul is going to beat AJ Styles.
AJ Styles, yes, the AJ Styles. I know, but next match. What's the next match you got?
We got Jacob Fatu, LA Knight. Jacob Fatu beats LA Knight in 5 minutes. That's all I want. Jacob Fatu beats
5 minutes?
Jacob Fatu beats LA Knight. Jacob Fatu beats LA Knight in 5 minutes. LA Knight is.
Wait, that's a squash match. What are we talking about?
And it is. And it is.
Oh, okay.
You like that TikTok live you sent me the other day with the dude and the whole overrated list. Once I saw LA Knight up there, I was like, hold on, he's cooking. He's cooking.
We're gonna talk about that list a little bit because like I say sometimes when I go on TikTok and I have like a lot of great friends on there, but some of these lists be pissing me off. Like it's unreal and unbelievable.
It's like, come on, I don't. The LA Knight magic for me has died. I feel like this is Jacob Fatu's moment to shine. The only way Jacob Fatu does not gain the United States Championship is if Solo screws him out of it.
He's going to. That is their setup for their SummerSlam match.
I mean, I guess, but then it's like I like Solo. I don't want to see Solo on the island of irrelevancy. You feel me? Like I don't need Solo to be all alone because Tama Tonga and Tonga Loa, they've been doing this for decades in New Japan. They're gonna be good, just them two. Jacob, they put all their stock in Jacob. Yeah. We just gonna act like Solo ain't been here? Like that's I don't feel like that's fair to him. Right. I don't feel like that's fair to him.
So that's why he needs to be relevant, and that's why he's going to interfere in that match. Absolutely. We already see the tension between Solo and Jacob. This is clearly just like a Roman and a Jey. This is just the next generation. Like it's just this is what's gonna happen. This is what we got to deal with. I want Jacob to win, but I can honestly see that Solo will try to help Jacob, but it's not going to be in his favor. So I see LA Knight retaining.
Solo, we love you here. Don't blow this for us. Like LA Knight do not need this title. Don't blow this for us. It's unnecessary.
All right. Next match, we have one of the worst promos that we've heard. Tiffany versus Charlotte.
Is that why Kaiser's
Is that why Kaiser's in my DM? Like, girl.
My God, Charlotte sucks. Oh my
I'm
God.
I'm just like, okay. The
But
promo, if it was other people doing the promo, I probably will be into it. But it's these two. One that's terrible on the mic and one that's terrible on the mic. Pick one. They both.
wait,
Alright?
hold on. Hold on now. Hold on. I enjoyed the promo simply because if you remember in like the little face-to-face Zoom call that they had, Tiffany got washed. Tiffany got
She got
like
cooked.
Charlotte.
No, she got cooked.
Charlotte handed her ass whooping.
Yeah.
So Tiffany coming out and basically like Tiffany and the crowd kind of jumping Charlotte and not letting her get a word out. I thought that
Yo.
was great. I thought that was great.
What did Meek do last year? Get
Cause I'm like, like I'm watching. I'm watching. I'm like, damn, This is the first time where Charlotte has just couldn't say shit. Charlotte
but
couldn't say
I've
nothing.
heard that there was a lot of like backstage drama and like they were pissed off at each other before the promo. So Tiff was just
Because
like,
why are you bringing up my alcoholism? That's insane.
and you bringing up my 0 to 3 like with divorces? Wow.
At WrestleMania, I do the only way that I'm not going to indulge in a little libation or take a little break during a match. I need this to be a knockdown, drag out
Drag
cat
out.
fight. I don't want to see a wrestling match between these two. Y'all clearly don't like each other. I want to see y'all scrap.
We need one of those. Like I don't know if you remember, there was a match that Charlotte and Nia Jax had, and I think Nia slapped the dog shit out of Charlotte, and they was just slapping each other. That's what we need to see. It wasn't. It was like a real, like they were really hitting each other. Like we need that at this point because you're not gonna satisfy me with moonsaults. I don't give a damn about seeing no moonsaults. I need to see
See y'all
some
fighting.
chops. I want to see y'all bitch slapping each other. I want to see y'all scrapping like y'all on the street. I want to see this. Yeah,
Uh,
and then and whoever wins the title, I don't even care at this point.
yeah, right, whatever.
I
But
don't care.
before we get into the next WrestleMania match, I just had a thought. Are they doing the Andre the Giant Memorial Battle Royale this year?
Everybody was asking that, and I heard that they were doing that, but I'm just like, why are But
It's
you know,
tradition. It's
okay,
tradition.
I guess.
Like put it on the pre-show. Nah, I really hope they don't do what they've been doing for the last couple of years and just put it on like the last SmackDown before WrestleMania. Like
I
put it on
think
the
that's
pre-show.
what they're doing.
Put it on the pre-show.
Mm,
Like give people who have not been consistently watching a reason to watch y'all pre-show because the pre-show is just you getting everybody who hasn't been watching up to speed anyway. Like give
right.
I this this is one of the things AEW does that I wish WWE did consistently. Why are there not any matches on the pre-show anymore?
Yeah, they stopped that in like 2023. I'm not sure why, but they stopped it, and I was actually thinking about that because when AEW does 0 hour, they have the talking and then they have the matches. Um, I don't know if they stopped it because AEW was doing it. I'm not sure. I really don't know at this point. But
But I just feel like I forgot which Survivor Series it was where I think this was like back during like the SmackDown Live era where SmackDown did not win any match on Survivor Series except for the pre-show match that the New Day competed in. I'm like, what? Yeah,
mm,
why are there no pre-show matches anymore? Like, give me a reason to watch the kickoff show. Like have something. Because, like for example, back to AEW, if I would have never watched the pre-show, I would have never known that Anthony Bowens came back. Like,
right.
there's reasons for me to want to tune in a little early besides you just getting me up to speed on stuff I already know.
It I don't know. I don't know if they look at it because it's not a crowd favorite. People are not going to be excited for it. People are still probably getting food. They're still trying to find their seats. I don't know why they. But if that's the case, then open the gates a little earlier so people can sit down for the pre-show. Do that, in a way. Especially since it's Vegas, everybody gonna be walking around drunk. Open the doors already. So
Right.
just do it. Just do the pre-show. Maybe we'll see a pre-show. Maybe.
I, I hope. I'm like a two night WrestleMania. Y'all telling me y'all don't got nobody in the back? Mm-hmm. Carmelo Hayes, pre-show match with him. Give me something. Like y'all have people. Y'all have people.
They
Y'all
have
have.
people that they could put on the pre-show if we're gonna do the Andre the Giant
Also,
match. Yeah.
so far, like as of Thursday, April 10th, there are no tag team title matches announced for WrestleMania.
This is what I'm trying to say. No tag team, Raw or SmackDown. There's no women's IC. There's no women's US title. What are we doing with these titles? Now I get it. We got the IC title in December. That's when it came out. And Lyra Valkyria is holding on to it. Jesus Christ, let it go, girl. And then we got Chelsea.
Her match with Bailey was kind of fun.
It was because Bailey slowed down the momentum and let her like, yo, chill out. This ain't gonna be no fast paced match. And this is why I love Bailey, because Bailey is now like almost a legend to me, because she can really make a
She can go.
broomstick work. She can really work with a broomstick at this point. So I don't see why there's not an IC title match, and I don't know if they're waiting because they want to keep it on Lyra so Becky Lynch can come back. I don't know if she's coming back as like the Raw after WrestleMania. Who knows? I really don't know. Chelsea could be like that star of WrestleMania. You could literally put her in a match, like put her in a I don't know I don't know, just something. Let her do something with a match, like she can do not me Chin again, but her and Zelina Vega.
Mm-hmm.
Put them in a match. It doesn't
Yeah.
have to be a 30-minute match, but put them in a match together. Like they are building up a rivalry, right? Come on.
I'm
We could
saying
do that.
that's what I'm saying. The pre-show, that pre-show, and it just feels really weird to introduce these new mid-card titles and not allow them to be showcased on your biggest show. Like I feel
On
like
your biggest show.
you're telling us that these titles don't fucking matter. Like they don't matter. Just
It's
oh yeah,
it's
she defended him on Monday, so WrestleMania is out of the question.
like it just this is why I said it's so underwhelming. Because this is a time for all titles to be on the line. Every single
Mhm.
title to be on the line. Listen, there was WrestleManias where the hardcore title was on the line. The light heavyweight championship was on the line. Probably
The European Championship.
The European Championship when D'Lo was holding that thing down, or even X Pac, or somebody, Shane McMahon, when he had the
Mhm.
European title. What are y'all doing? Y'all give the opportunity for the women to have titles, and you don't put them on your grandest stage.
It's just
What
like
are we doing?
it just feels like a consolation prize. Just like oh here you go, sure
Like,
you're good for now. Like
and then y'all miss me with this whole gauntlet match with the women's tag team titles. I'm almost at this point. Give it to NXT. Because y'all not doing nothing with it. Give it
oh
back to
my
NXT.
god,
Just give it back to
please,
them.
please, because
Give it back to them.
metaphor. Oh my god, Metaphor! Y'all put Metaphor in these big matches every other week just to have them lose. So Ruka and Zarya have been in a tag team since I don't know when, and they're not even close to coming to the women's tag titles. What are you do? What are we doing? What are we doing?
I'm almost starting to believe that the women's tag titles, the IC and the US titles are just jokes. They were just here for people to stop complaining about, right?
Mhm.
So and it's almost like you have all this wasted women's talent in the back. If you wanted to put the tag team titles on something, you could have put it on Shayna Baszler and Zoe Stark. For one, what is Shayna doing? What is Zoe
Nothing.
doing?
Catering, catering,
Catering
catering,
every
live
week,
event.
every week. You know what I'm saying? Like y'all are putting it on Liv and Raquel. Like what are they, three, four times? Why? And they're not defending the title three times. They're not defending the titles like that. If that's the case, go back down to NXT with the title so they could defend it every week, so we could be excited about it. What y'all do? Y'all have the Metaphor girls go to TNA to go get the Knockouts tag team champions from Ash and whatever
Heather.
Ash and Heather by Elegance. Like why? Why do you have these talented women that you could bring up on the roster and
Like
have them win the tag team titles?
yeah, like another Tatum Paxley and Gigi Dolan. Why are they not going after the women's tag titles? Like y'all have people. I don't understand. I really don't.
I'm just disappointed in
Like At this point, they need to bring back Night of Champions. Just like let me see every title being showcased. I don't understand. I really don't
It's just really a waste, and it's just disappointing. Like, you have people there that can fight. That's why I say this card is underwhelming, because even if you have those matches and we know that the matches are not going to last as long, still put it on the card. Pre-show or not. Now you have pre-show matches. Like, we don't need the talking from Big E. We don't need the talking from what's the guy named from Hot 97? Peter Rosenberg. We don't need him talking. We don't need Wade Barrett talking. We don't need guest appearances from JBL when he decides to come by. Booker
that
T.
match.
You could literally have them talking for just like a couple of minutes or whatever. Put these pre-show matches on. Put it on. Like, if you're gonna give us 2 nights and you can't fill the card up like that on the after the pre-show, give us the pre-show matches. Where are the
Exactly.
titles?
This is WrestleMania. The card is supposed to be filled to the brim. This is the end of the season. Like everybody's supposed to be reaching for their WrestleMania moment, or their WrestleMania moment is already supposed to be laid bare in front of them. I like it's stupid. It's stupid.
And you're not giving anybody a WrestleMania moment at this point. You're just having people in the back watching and then put that match for SmackDown. Nobody cares. Nobody cares.
Also, no ladder match this WrestleMania. Kinda upset about that.
I
I'm kinda
saw
mad.
I had a ladder match for the SmackDown tag team titles. I don't know if that's going to be announced this week, but just at this point, the tag team titles in every division, men and women, are just trash. Y'all are just disappointing me. So.
'Cause I'm like the Street Profits versus MCMG. That should be cool. That should be cool. But
You
why
could
is it
throw
not
in
at
you could
WrestleMania?
throw in Pretty Deadly, you can throw in DIY, you can do some things.
Onto more underwhelming things about this WrestleMania card. What is our next? I think our next match is Jey Uso Gunther.
I don't think Jay could do anything to convince you about him winning
He
this
can't.
match.
He can't. I'm sorry, dog. Like, listen, that nah. I'm trying to give him the benefit of the doubt. Yeah, Gunther in 5. Gunther in 5. Gunther in 5.
So I'm gonna critique the promo a little bit. So
You got a mongoose.
last week, was it last week? Yeah, last week you saw your brother get his ass beat, like a bloody pulp. It was almost like a Triple H Randy Orton moment.
Mm-hmm.
Remember when Triple H was tied to the rope,
Dog.
and then Randy Orton kissed Stephanie McMahon. And
Mm-hmm.
then remember what Triple H did like the next week after he came to Randy Orton's house, and okay, cool, whoop his ass. Yeah, even though that house was fake, we know it was like Airbnb or something. Whatever, cool. Jay, when he came down with the Yeet glasses, pissed me off because he came down in all black. Like, all right, cool. But when you came with the Yeet glasses, I'm just like, I can't take you serious.
Right.
I don't want you coming down in a crowd after your brother is in the hospital.
I I said verbatim. I'm like I watched it and I was like, if he raises his arms once, his credibility is shot. I'm like, there's no way.
I knew he wasn't gonna do that, but my thing was not for him to come in the crowd, right? And not to have these Yeet sunglasses on. I needed all black Jay. I need a hoodie Jay,
Right.
like
I
black
need the
hoodie
day
Jay.
one ish hoodie back on. Like
That's what I'm saying, you know. And then I get the, you got a mama.
the
Your
mom
mama be asking you about your wife,
about the
your
family.
grandson. I get it, right? I get it. I said this also too. Jay, out of Jimmy and Jay, he's not the talker. So when it's like the what, when everybody was like, what?
What?
When he has that pause and then everybody's like, yeet, and he trying to quiet the crowd down, it's not gonna work
You're giving him
because
too much freedom.
yeah, you're giving him too much freedom. It People are not gonna believe a serious Jay because you have shown us from the time that you won the Royal Rumble that you were afraid of Gunther. You never tell another man that you're afraid of him. Never. So who are you
Especially after he
convincing?
already whooped you like twice.
Yeah. more than twice. You're like you're 0-3 with him, I think. Like,
Right.
and then he beat your brother after your brother slapped the shit out of him. It's like,
What I want for this WrestleMania match, I want the match to be good, obviously, but I want Gunther to win, and then I want Gunther to go, yo, I beat your brother, I beat you. Where is your cousin? Tell Roman come out here. Like you might as well beat up their whole family. Like, yo, where's your cousin?
getting
Where's your
wild.
cousin? Like, I would watch Gunther Roman Reigns. Like, he needs to beat Jay up and be like, yo, this dynasty, this lineage is
I'm the
nothing
one.
compared to where's your
I'm
cousin.
the one that has to destroy it
Yeah,
because
like where's your cousin?
clearly it, it's just not working out. But I can't see Jay winning with the same thing that he's doing. I just can't.
I, f- I want Gunther to win, but I feel like Jey Uso, as much as I don't like him, Jey Uso is a very hot commodity. Jey Uso, we've been over this on I think multiple episodes before. Jey Uso's a hot commodity. Jey Uso, he's a catchphrase. Jey Uso sells a lot of T-shirts. The kids like throwing their arms up and down when he come out in the crowd.
Yeah.
And unfortunately, I feel like all of that is going to overpower the fact that Gunther is a better talker than Jey Uso, and Gunther is a better wrestler than Jey Uso. So I think Jay's gonna win. I really don't want him to, but I think Jay's
He's gonna win because it's like, why would you do all of this and not win?
gonna win.
But I've always said this, and I think we discussed this. He's going to be a transitional champion. He's not holding that. I think until probably SummerSlam, he's holding that title.
Right? How your
It
nickname
is
main
what it
event
is.
Jay Uso? You ain't been in the main event not one time. Like what? Like not. That's really crazy. You won the Royal Rumble, which is supposed to guarantee you a main event match. Your main event Jay
Not
Uso, and you
anymore.
cannot be in the main event. Like
Not
what?
anymore.
He's a jokester.
Not anymore. I think it's because of the title that he went for. If he was going with Cody, maybe, but the main event is for that WWE championship, not the world, whatever they call it, championship now. It's not for that. So that's why I see him winning, but like, he's not holding that title, and he has to do. And it could be two things that Jimmy comes out, but I heard this. Jimmy comes out to try to help Jay, but he ends up screwing Jay. I don't want to see another Jay and Jimmy match. I don't care to see it. That match was trash. I don't want to see another rivalry between you guys.
Kid,
It was
super kid,
it was
super kid.
50
That
super
match
kicks.
sucked,
Dumb.
yo.
Dumb. Don't care to see it. If Jimmy does come out and distracts Gunther and Jay wins, cool. But I want this to be a clean match, but I don't see it being clean at
I,
all.
I once again, I want Gunther to win and be like, yo, this family weak as hell. Where your
Family is
cousin at? 'Cause
trash.
clearly, yeah, where your cousin at? Because
Family
clearly
is
nobody
trash.
wants to step in. Like, like that. That's what I want. Because Gunther losing to Roman, that doesn't damage Gunther. It's like, yo, that's like our strongest guy, and you couldn't beat
Yeah.
him. That's okay. You lose
Yeah.
to you lose to the Yeet guy. Come
Now,
on, bro.
what is it about Jay that you don't like?
He's oh my god. It's like I really love the Usos. I love the Usos, but like to piggyback off of what you said, Jay's not a real talker. Jay's not a real
Not a
talker.
promo guy.
We've
Not
seen
the
we've
promo
seen
guy.
on we've seen on multiple occasions he's not a horrible wrestler, but he okay at best. I remember like a year back when Roman had no losses on his belt and they was building up Jay. I'm like, yo, I'm like the first person who's going to pin him is Jay. They're putting all this stock into Jay. I'm like, oh, that was cool, but overall, like we can go back to before Jay had his Intercontinental Championship run. I was like, I don't think he should beat Braun Breaker, and then Braun Breaker won it right back. I'm like this.
Uh,
Jay's corny to me. I enjoy Jay Uso. I enjoy Jay and Jimmy much better when they are heels, when they're not pandering, and when they can piggyback off of each other's energy. Like
right.
I feel like Jay has spent a lot of time by himself, and he's become like the corniest, cheesiest iteration of himself that he could be. I'm like when I see Jay Uso when I turn on Monday Night Raw and I see Jay Uso, I'm like, all right, Let me go in the kitchen. Let me get a drink. Let me get a drink. Let me roll up. Let me put some food in the microwave because this entrance is gonna take 5 years.
It's
This
like an
entrance is gonna take
Undertaker. It's like an
yes, this
Undertaker entrance.
yes, this entrance is gonna take 5 years. And Undertaker's entrances only went really long when he was wrestling people he either didn't like or he knew were not gonna be good to work with. It feels like I'm dealing with that every week with Jey Uso. And then you got Pat McAfee, little stupid ass, on the goddamn announce table doing it with him. I'm like, don't enable him, dog. Can we get to the wrestling?
With Michael Cole with
Yeah,
no
I'm like, why?
can't dance, no flavor, no nothing. Lord have
Like,
mercy.
why are we enabling this man? Can we
Yeah.
get to the wrestling, bro? Like, god damn.
So I guess like I think with Jay, it's just some people are just not believing him. He's not a believable person. I think the run that he had in the beginning with Roman, and I think that was a little bit more believable. But
Yeah,
I
like,
don't know. I think Jimmy would have done better as a solo, like by himself. The run that Jay has, I really wish it was Jimmy who had it. My opinion.
I just,
You just don't want to see
I
the
just,
Usos solo at all.
I don't because it feels like they're like, okay, we put all this stock into Jay and we see how well Jay is doing for us. So it feels like they're like, okay, we want to see how far Jimmy can get by himself. But like it's not
Mhm.
working for Jimmy either. Like, why are we doing this? And once again, our tag team situation is very bad. Why are the Usos not Usoing? What are we doing? I don't get it.
Can't even answer that. That's for Paul Levesque. Paul Levesque and creative because
Yeah,
they not doing it for us.
this gotta stop. Like, Gunther wins. Gunther's like, yo, where's your cousin at? Because everybody in your family soft. And then Jimmy and Jay go, hold on, you know where you at? The Uso Penitentiary. We're gonna lock your ass down, and they gonna jump him. Like, like, what are we doing?
We needed to see those Usos that was in the Hell in a Cell with New Day. That's the Usos that we needed to see.
Right?
But we ain't getting that no more. All right.
Okay. Yeah.
Next
Next match.
match. I think that's the last match. No, we have two more matches. I'm sorry.
Not yet. We got two more. We got two more.
I'm going to talk about the championship match first because the triple threat that basically supersedes everything, right? So we have Cena and Cody Rhodes.
I am ready for John Cena to ruin professional wrestling.
Are you really
I,
ready to see that?
yes, yes. I Everything John Cena has said to this man has held enormous weight because it is true. It is true.
I can say that, yeah.
I'm ready. Like, the farewell tour is only just starting. I'm ready to see John Cena come out of WrestleMania 41 and new, like, undisputed Universal Champion of the goddamn galaxy, whatever they call in the
Not
holder
the
of this title,
galaxy.
whatever they call in the holder of this title.
Not the
I've
galaxy.
been I've been waiting since we I've been waiting since we were in camera class with Professor Acosta for John Cena to win this goddamn championship.
We were waiting for him to come back and then has his farewell tour and now he's doing this. Yeah. We've been
Yes,
waiting that
I
long.
I am ready. I don't know what John Cena means when he says he's going to ruin professional wrestling. But the way I see it, I need John. I need John
Actually,
Cena. We gonna get to that. I need John Cena to go on a John Moxley level run right now. I need him to win this title and just go. You can't have it back. Come get it. Come get it.
at
You don't
this
see the
point,
title on TV. You don't like everybody's like, oh, where's the
we don't
belt?
know what the title looks like. We don't even
Right?
know if the title is in the briefcase.
Mhm. I need
We
John
don't
Cena
even
to
know
go
that.
home. I need him to go home and hang it over the fireplace like a goddamn deer head. Like,
Oh, facts. Facts.
Cody, what does Cody do if he wins? What does Cody do? Cody is so boring. I don't like. I'm so over him and his stupid little neck tattoo. I swear, I'm sick of Cody
Why?
Rhodes.
Why just the neck tattoo? Like that's the only thing you got an issue with?
It's dumb. The next tattoo is
Oh man.
I need Ring of Honor Cody Rhodes. Dye your hair black again. And we don't worry, I'm gonna put some money on that laser removal because that tattoo is dumb. That tattoo is dumb.
Yeah, I don't know if he regrets that tattoo, but listen, I definitely think that's one of the matches that we don't know what we're gonna see. Since also too, Randy doesn't have a match, right? Randy is going to be involved in this somehow, some way, because he has history with both. Now, how it's gonna go with Randy being there, because I do predict that he's gonna be there. It could be in favor of Cody for that night, and then he punts him, and we
I
just
need
get
I need
we,
Cody. I need
we
Cody to take. I need like the ref bump. Randy Orton comes out, RKO's Cody Rhodes. Everybody's like, "What the fuck?" John Cena, triple AA him on some 2K shit, super finisher his ass, and
mm,
we just and everybody go home. Everybody goes home happy. Everybody goes home happy. Cause I don't care. I don't care what nobody say. If John Cena is heel, I'm heel too. That's the GOAT. You ain't gonna boo John Cena at WrestleMania. I don't care. Stop playing with him. Like,
okay. He's getting booed. Well, actually, he probably won't get booed because the way that when he was cooking Cody a little bit, the crowd was
mm-hmm.
feeling it. The crowd was feeling it. So
Right?
you can't help it.
Yeah, you can't argue with the facts when someone's
You can't
really
help it.
spitting the truth. You like, damn, can't really do much about that one.
Man, so I mean, I can't say who's gonna win on this one, but I don't see Cena capturing the title yet. I see Cody still holding it because he got a couple of people that he gotta lose to, aka Randy.
We got Randy gonna come out. You know, Cena sold his soul to the final boss. We probably gonna see a Rock appearance,
And then
you know who comes.
and then we
You
may
know who
see a
comes.
CM Punk entrance because who knows if that's the real favor. Because we about to talk about that. That favor is just blowing everybody's heads off right now. Like I don't see this being a match that's going to be clean. There's gonna be just like how it was last year with Roman and Cody. Everybody and their mama was out. Even
Mhm.
Stone Cold said that he may come out to help Cody.
No, no,
He better stay
you
on
better
that
stay on
ATV.
your cats. You better stay on your ranch with your cats and your shitty IPA beer.
Oh,
Like, mind your business.
oh my
Mind
God.
your business. Like,
Oh God. I just think that that's what we're going to see. We're just going to see a shitload of people coming out, and it may be for the benefit of Cody.
just make it a
Again,
lumberjack match at this point.
at this point, might as well. Might as well. But yeah, I don't see that match just going, you know, straight like that. No. Final boss is coming out. Randy is coming out. I could just name those two people and maybe Stone Cold coming out. But who knows?
Let's go, John. Let's go, John. I'm rooting for John.
I'm rooting for
Nope,
Cody.
no
I'm
one
rooting for
can.
Cody.
Night 2 of WrestleMania is 3 days before John Cena's birthday and my birthday. It would be nothing. It would be the greatest birthday present of all time. I need John Cena to win. I need John Cena.
Yeah, we need him to win, but is he going to win? Probably not.
Yes. I'm manifesting it.
Manifesting.
Yes. Yes.
Manifesting it. All right, now we got the main event for night two. At least the match that we know. Wait, is this gonna be night two? Yeah, night two. Yeah, this is night two or night
Wait,
one.
I think the main event of night 2 is
John
Cody
and
John.
yeah, this is
The main
night
event of
one.
night 1. Yeah.
I'm sorry. Yeah, night one. My bad. Yeah, sorry. Night
Wait, time
one.
out. Did we
Mm-hmm.
skip over Damian Priest, Drew McIntyre?
Oh, we talked about that because you
Oh,
told
I was
us.
like,
You said it was like 30 minutes ago that it happened.
oh yeah, my bad. I already done
Yeah,
forgot.
yeah. That's just why I said that match should have been predicted from since Elimination Chamber. They both lost. Yeah.
Put it
So
on the pre-show.
yeah. Oh shit.
Put it on the pre-show.
On the pre-show. No. But night one's triple threat match. We have Seth, we have Roman Reigns, and we have CM Punk. I say that we just put Paul Heyman on a pole match at this point. The way these
Yes,
motherfuckers is
yes,
fighting fighting
Please
for
put him in
him.
the shark cage.
Just put him in a shark cage, or like what this is for my WCW fans when Chris Canyon put Judy Bagwell on, on a forklift match.
Oh my
he
god.
he called her a battle axe. Guys, please watch that. I forgot what pay-per-view that was. Um, but that was Chris Canyon versus Buff Bagwell with Judy Bagwell on a pole or forklift match. He couldn't get her on a pole. But yeah, at this point, this is what we got to put Paul Heyman at because the way these people are fighting over him is madness. Paul
Yeah,
Heyman is a
like,
hot commodity. He like a
yeah, like,
female.
yeah. I've heard of love triangles. I've never heard of love squares.
Yeah,
Oh,
it's
they love them Bowie. Oh my god. Like,
I don't know. I when the signing happened, I knew the favor wasn't going to be talked about there. I knew that. I knew that this was going to be mentioned as a main event. I mean, come on, these three guys, they have they have put themselves such high on the map that they don't need a title for this. Like a title is honestly just like okay, cool. Like their names are bigger than the titles right now. This is just what it is. The problem I'm having is the favors. Like, all right, CM Punk had a favor. It's oh, you want to take Paul Heyman away from Roman Reigns, which I don't think that's a true favor. I think it's something else. But now Seth coming in on Monday, he's crash out Seth. We saw him crash out at the signing. We saw him doing that. And then he crashed out on
uh,
Monday.
the way he was pushing Paul Heyman, I'm like, yo, nope. I'm like, yo, he not gonna, yo, like, nobody gonna come help him. Like, I got offended for Paul. I'm like, yo, why is you pushing bro like that? Like, why is you doing that?
Why y'all abusing Paul like this is madness. But I think, and this
Seth's
could be a
favorite.
stretch. Yeah.
Seth's favorite. He needs to just tell Paul Heyman, yo, bro, stay home, stay in your house. That needs to be Seth's favorite. Stay home and let me do my job. Like, why are you here? That I feel like that needs to be the favor to end all favors. Paul Heyman stays home and watches from his house. Like,
Yeah. But if you've seen the contract signing, you kind of seen Seth wanting Roman Reigns. So, like you see that kind of talk that they were having, and Roman was just kind of like pushing him aside, like I'm better than what you ever. I'm not hearing nothing that you say. I think, and this could be a reach. I'm a stretch before I reach. I think Seth's favor is wanting not to get back together with Roman, but to for Paul to be the mediator in Roman and him having a better relationship. Not to be friends, not for the shield to happen, but I feel like every time Seth tries to talk to Roman and try to reason with him, Roman is just like, F you. You put that chair on my back, I will never let that go. I will never let it go. So
I
I
like
think
I like that though. We gonna use Paul to squash the beef, and but we still
you
don't like each other. I like that. I
I
like that. That's hard.
I think Seth is just he doesn't want think about it. Out of the two people, out of Roman and Punk, who he hates the most?
Punk hates that guy.
He
Hates that
hates him. You understand? It's like if he had to pick somebody to side with, at least, even though he didn't side with him at Elimination Chamber. No, I'm sorry, not Elimination Chamber, War Games. He didn't side with being the fifth member, but there's still a part of him that has that love for him. Like he still loves him as a brother. He absolutely hates Punk.
guy.
So I think the favor is he just wants Roman to go back to being Roman, not the tribal chief. The tribal chief will end up being by himself eventually. Paul is going to leave him. That's the last person that's going to leave him. And Cody Rhodes predicted this in 2023. Jay's going to leave you. Jimmy's going to leave you. Solo's going to leave you. Paul is going to leave you. And you're going to be by yourself. Are we going to end up getting still the tribal chief, or are we going to get a different Roman Reigns after Paul leaves him? Because it's evident. It's going to happen. It's
Yeah,
going to happen.
at that point, at that point we have to get a different Roman Reigns. You can't be the tribal chief with no tribe. Can't be the
You
tribal
can't
chief
be the
without
tribal chief with no wise man. It's just, and Paul and Punk are like this. They're best friends. So I don't know. I think that's the favor that he just doesn't want to beef with Roman anymore. He just wants Roman to get back into like a reality. He wants a reality check for him. I can stretch before I reach, but that's my prediction. That's my maybe favor. Or the favor of what you said. Just stay home, Paul.
stay your
Don't
ass
get involved.
home.
Don't get involved.
Right.
It could
Like
it
all
could
I
be that.
know is all I know is if Paul Heyman does remain in Punk's corner at WrestleMania, I need Punk to come out in like the old school I'm a Paul Heyman guy T-shirt. I feel like that would just warm my heart up so much. I'm like I want that. I'm
Piss
a Paul.
Roman off even more.
Yes, yes. I need that.
I don't know, but that's something we'll see because
I think Seth should
I
win.
Seth has to win.
Yeah, I think Seth should win.
Seth has to win. Like, and that's why I feel like Roman is fine. He's been headlining WrestleManias at this point forever. But then I also heard another stretch because Paul Heyman is getting abused by all these guys that Brock is coming back. It's the silence for me.
I
It's
don't
the
got no words for
silence
that.
for me.
I don't got no words for that. Why? We don't need you here. You don't go here anymore.
You don't even go here.
Yeah, what, bro?
Yeah, a lot
I
of
thought
people are
Brock Lesnar was on
wanting,
a farm, like raising chickens and shit. Like,
and apparently he told a fan that he was retired. Why would he tell a fan that he's retired, like, and not tell the news or more other things? But who knows?
because you could ask Ric Flair. You retired from wrestling, but nobody really retired. It's like it's like reading a comic book. Oh, Superman just died. He not dead.
Really? Yeah, he ain't dead. He ain't dead. Yeah, I don't know. I really don't know where it's gonna go with this, but Paul Heyman on a pole match. That's what I think. Put him on the forklift or put him in the shark
Get
cage.
me down here. Get me down from here, my tribal chief. Get me down.
No, no,
This is the way to treat your advocate.
oh my God. No, listen. All right, I do have a hot take. Um,
Yes.
we're gonna take away WrestleMania moments. Remove one WrestleMania moment. Okay. I had this. Somebody spoke about this on live, but I'm kind of switching it up. Okay. Um, no, not a WrestleMania moment first. A cash in. Remove one. Remove or keep Dolph Ziggler's cash in or Seth Rollins' cash in heist of the century. Which one are you keeping and which one are you removing?
I'm keeping Seth. I feel like that's not fair to Dolph. Like that's an easy like so I there's not a lot of things that I'm picking over Seth running back up the stage and swinging the title like a psychopath. Like
The
that
fans' faces,
yeah, like
that was
that's
funny.
Aura incarnate. That's Aura incarnate. Like Seth could have gone on to have the most mediocre run in WWE. After that, like that's a moment that people are gonna talk about like to their grandchildren. Like
That's true.
that's a history defining moment. And you
That's
cashed in
true.
on two of the biggest people to ever
Hmm.
come into a WWE ring. And that's saying something. As much as I don't like Brock Lesnar, like he was still their guy for a very long time. And Roman
Yeah.
Reigns was on the precipice of becoming the guy. And
That was the
not to
push that he
mention,
was supposed to get.
not to
But
mention, this is on the same night that we get one of the best RKO's in history, right next to the Evan Bourne shooting star
oh
press one.
shit, that's a fact.
Like, yeah, like Randy Orton
That's
just
a
RKO'd my
fact.
man's out his socks in them cherry red booty shorts about 2 hours ago, and Seth Rollins said, "Hold on, wait, I lost. I got the
Mm,
briefcase. I'm back up." Like,
mm.
like what? You can't take that away. Dolph Ziggler's was cool, but Seth's was it just has so much weight behind it. Like
Yeah.
it's had so much.
All right, this is a WrestleMania one. Remove or keep Rock versus Hogan or Roman versus Cody, the last one.
Okay,
Did you just suck your teeth? You so vexed.
because because the first one was easy. This one is actually hard because I want to instinctively go, oh, remove Brock Hogan because yeah, fuck that guy.
Yeah.
But the match itself is really like it's really good. Like that's another match that's history. That's history.
It is a
That,
history
that,
match, yeah.
that if you would have said remove Cody Roman WrestleMania 39, I'd have been like, oh, okay, this is easy. But I'm like,
That's why I'm not making it easy for you. No, no, no. Uh-uh.
what is it? This is hard, bro. Okay. I'm gonna say remove Cody Roman WrestleMania 40.
Really?
Yeah, because like if you go back and like yeah, it's a good match, but yo, that match has it's a lot of shenanigans. It's a lot of shenanigans.
Yeah, it was
Like
a lot going on.
yeah, I'm like, what? Okay, Rollins is in the Shield gear. The Rock's here now. Where the fuck did John Cena come from? The Undertaker? Why are you here?
The
There's
Undertaker,
a
everybody
lot.
was just like, oh, when the Undertaker came out, it was like,
Yeah, I'm like, okay. Yeah, I'm like, The Rock versus Hogan. That was. I feel like I can hold that closer because that's just a wrestling match. Like Cody Roman 2 was like, okay, what the like at a certain point it went from a wrestling match to what the fuck is going on, bro?
yeah.
That was
And in the States, Rock was a face. And he was getting booed out that building in Canada. Booed. Like
Mhm.
people were giving him the finger. It was crazy. One more. This is a hot take, but not like with WrestleMania. Remove one group and keep the other group. Sorry. Keep two, remove one. NWO, DX, or the Shield.
Remove the NWO. That's easy.
Thank
That's
you.
easy. Yeah, that's
And
easy.
that's
That's
our show,
super easy.
people.
Yeah, that's super easy.
Yeah.
All right,
I always say this. NWO, I was in the NWO. You was in
yeah,
the NWO. Everybody, our mamas was in the NWO. Everybody was in NWO.
right.
This shit became
If
trash after a sudden. Like, damn.
if you had a T-shirt, you were a member. That was it. If you buy a NWO T-shirt on WWE Shop right now, you're classified as an official NWO member at that point. There are too
And
many
then
people.
and then you had the nerve to do NWO Hollywood and then NWO Red and
The
Black,
Wolfpack.
even though
Yeah,
the Wolfpack, even though I love the Wolfpack. But still, that
right.
didn't last long.
At
And
all.
Sting coming out in red and black tape. What the fuck? This, you know what? Okay, cool. This is our episode, guys, because we got
That's our
some
show.
more. We got some more hot takes next week for you guys. Next week is actually WrestleMania, so we will be talking more about WrestleMania. Hopefully, some more matches come up at that time because where's the tag teams? That's all
That
I gotta
pre-show,
say.
yo. That
Where's the
pre-show.
pre-show though? Where's the pre-show? But next week we're going to be talking about WrestleMania. We're going to be talking about Raw. We're going to be talking about
NXT
NXT. Oh my
Stand and
God,
Deliver.
we forgot Stand and Deliver. But you know what? Stand and Deliver will actually wait till next week. Because I know there's going to be some more matches that comes up. For Stand and Deliver. Actually, I'm looking forward to Stand and Deliver more than night one of WrestleMania. I ain't gonna. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. Underwhelming pay per view title. Underwhelming. This is the title. All right, guys. Thank you for watching. Make sure you like. Make sure you
Alright.
subscribe. Okay.
Right.
Not only to our TikTok or to our Instagram, subscribe to our YouTube where you can watch this entire thing. You can watch it with your cat, you can watch it with your mama, you can watch it with your ex. I don't give a damn who you watch it with. Just watch it. And make sure you subscribe and share it to other people. Duh.
And follow the Twitch. We got it working. I got a webcam. Like we're gonna be streaming some Street Fighter. We're gonna be streaming some 2K25. I got that up. We're gonna be streaming some Mortal Kombat probably. If it has anything to do with punching somebody in the face or professional wrestling, I'm probably gonna be playing it.
Yes.
Let us let us know if you guys have any ideas on a WrestleMania stream. Like it's going up. We're doing numbers. Share, like, follow,
Share.
subscribe,
And if you have
everything.
any hot takes for us too, let us know. We can always talk about it. This is something that we're newly starting. We're on what, episode 8, 7? I don't know. We're here,
Uh,
guys. like we ain't going nowhere. So let's get this done. All right.
Right. And the crap and for everybody who's already subscribed and for everybody who's new, here's my hot take for y'all. What's y'all favorite pre-show match? What's y'all favorite pre-show match?
Mm, we're gonna post that in our Instagram and TikTok. What is your favorite pre-show match? And then we'll talk about that next week because hopefully we do get a pre-show. All right, guys. Because we don't know what's going on with these titles, the other ones. But as we say, we
Peace.
out. Peace out.